get this message or download that I'm about to share with you, because I had the energy of coming in and talking to you on a very, very different frequency. Okay, while we were releasing karmic attachments and things like that that we had to fight through, okay, to make it here. All those vibrating with me on this frequency, they will be attracted to this video, okay, so that we can start to come together as a whole. One of the main pieces, things that I have been told is, if we don't all find our individual piece of the puzzle, then we can't come together and put the pieces together as a whole, okay? But anyway, that's just that. So we're here because we have what's Palladian news. Okay, so the messages are kind of scattered, and you know how I am, you guys. So just bear with me, because I'm not trying to take my time. Okay. Yeah. All right. So where we're gonna start at is the divine feminine energies, and divine masculine energies who have been going through cycle after cycle after cycle of um these spiritual attachments and spiritual partners, spiritual husbands that manifest from your energy, from your sexual energy, as if they're in the spirit and you're manifesting them, and they're actually playing in your energy, and they're already here and they're manifesting off your energy. These same people, that's why they keep coming in. I'm getting 5 to 7 people. Okay, so that's why they keep coming in. So what we're gonna do is, and I wrote something down. Okay, because they continue to do it. It's like a spiritual husband or whatever. But that's not what it is. These people are already here. It's nothing that you're manifesting. It's like to keep you up here in your head so that they can continue to pull off of you, because you will constantly rotate between these same people that keep coming in and out. So our whole thing to fight against this is uh, anything that's real in the spiritual and is actually our kingdom spouse. When the manifestation come in, it's no waiting delays, it's no nothing. That person is going to come in, okay, and you guys are going to merge as it is said. It's no wait, no guessing, no none of that, okay. But I wrote, okay, that your beloved, our beloved, will feel us and will come. Wait. Remove any. Okay, will come towards us, basically. Dear Spirit, dear Holy Father, please, and Mother, please remove any illusions and in their heart, our hearts, mind, and bodies. Okay, we are free to see the truth, the heart with no interference. Okay, we know that there is a spiritual person out there for us, but these interferences have been coming in the way, confusing it. Okay, so that person is getting mixed into this bunch of people, so they have to be cleared out the way. So anyway, interference will be bound by to the fire until debt is paid in full. Anyone connected will also be set to burn. Okay, anybody helping these people, they're gonna be set to burn as well, because they keep doing it over and over. So the real divine masculine energy and the real divine feminine energy is being mixed in with these people in these cult groups that are playing in your energy and pretending to be, you feeling them as a spiritual partnership, but it's always about sex. Okay, it's always about sex. Okay, or it's always a pull about sex in that area up there. Okay, it's never about anything beyond that. That's what's pulling and drawing you in. Your divine partner or your divine union, you're not going to have to do that. That person is going to come directly in from the manifestation, and it's not going to be a sexual pull. You might not even feel sexually attracted to the person, because your womb needs to heal, or your phallic needs to heal, okay, because if you are leveling up to be able to receive certain knowledge, as we are cleansing ourselves from old patterns and old beliefs and things that we did unknowingly, okay, because we're being judged. That's why we're being told these things, so that we can make a objective choice on our own without influence, and we can be judged on that choice that we made. We can't no longer go on. That's why they were able to use, okay, he forgive you for everything. No, he forgives you, but the punishment didn't go away. It's just that you don't know. So as long as they keep you in a cycle of not knowing, you never. But that's a whole nother subject. Anyway, so like I said, what I wrote. So anyone connected will be set to burn until 50% of their, okay, because they're gonna be set to and bound to the fire until they pay to the debt is paid, because they made a lot of money off our energy, off our pain, off of years of illusions and loops and games that they played with our mind, body, and soul. Okay. So that's gotta be paid back in full times 10, spirit is saying, okay. And anyone connected with them will also be set to burn that assisted them in this trifling stuff, okay? It was being done to you all over the world, not just in around here, okay? It's the 369. It's rooted from your past life, okay? And this is something that we're facing now in the six, okay, where we've been manifested into the physical form in order to break that pattern that we did, to heal that root in order to present something new in the future. Thank you. It's just a red t-shirt, but I appreciate it. Let's see. And so let it be so. So okay. There is no um there is no I can't read my handwriting sometimes on my ways. Oh, there's no way in. Only the seven and have been chosen, okay, to merge with. Okay. So nobody's gonna be able to be loud into your energy anymore, okay? Unless this is a real spiritual partnership. Okay? Whether it was a suicide or a heart attack or I don't know what's going on here. Does she have any health problem? Why do I hear something in the background? Or a heart attack or a natural or homicide. The hell? Does she have any health problem? Whether it was a suicide or a heart attack or a natural or homicide. Does she have any health problem? Whether it was a suicide. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to reconnect with y'all. Something was playing in my background. But yeah, so now these energies, basically, if you late in coming into the live, I'll try to explain it again to the best of my ability. Okay, there were certain people that you we were trying to disconnect earlier. We have talked in earlier previous videos about not assigning a person to this energy. It's an energy, not a face or a body. Okay, it can go wherever is the vessel is available to at the ascension level for it to take hold of it. Point blank, period. So the manifestation of your other half, which you need to merge with, which was separated by wrath. Okay, it's y'all already been manifested here for each other. That's why you feel each other. But what happened is these karmic energies, these karmic masculines or these karmic feminines came in, okay, and they became something in the spiritual, like you felt the spiritual pull after these people left your life, but they were actually still playing in your energy, and they were creating a false line, basically, okay, but a false illusion. That line, that because it was always about draining you from the sexual, from the sacral. The pull was always about you wanting to be passionate or being pulled hard. So to break it, what we doing now is no, it's none of that. If you come into my energy with that, you already in debt times 10. We gotta get paid. And anybody near you, they getting hit. Okay. We take energy as payment as well, up to 25%. But anyway, so yeah, Spirit said we've been put into power here, okay? Because yeah, these might have been some Capricorn energies. I use, therefore I am. Okay, and this was a good plan. They've been doing it back and forth, so it'll be the same handful of people over and over and over. As you get through one, here come another one back in there, putting you back in that same mind prison, on something that is totally false. It's a false line, okay? Because your manifestation is already here. It's just being blocked by these. And as soon as you, like I said, I've given you words that you can rewind the video and say to yourself, and do whatever you do, but just get these energies. When you feel that sacred energy being pulled from your down there, and makes you hot, heavy, ready to risk it all, you know that's fake, okay? Because that person has never came into your energy. That them people have never came to you and said nothing after they walked away or what after you met them, because it was a way to siphon your energy, to keep you waiting, to keep you putting yourself in a prison of your own making, okay? So yeah, that's over with. Yeah, people be thinking they smart. They ain't that smart, you know. Cause it's like, okay, so there was a particular Virgo that was also in the energy. They calling them a karmic twin with Ray, okay? They feeling burdened now that they know who you are, because they worked against you with some witches, okay? To cause you endings, and they feel they feel you pulling away, and they are depressed and stressed because they knew you would figure out the truth. Exactly. Of course you feel depressed and stressed because it's not your energy. You watch somebody suffer, okay? So somebody's supposed to feel sorry for you, you know? Although it's forgiveness, just knowing how the plan went down, it's real wicked, because motherfuckers didn't know what the past was. They didn't do no research on what they was involving themselves in, okay? But they said people are going to get their ass whooped because he is still your friend. You still look at this person as a friend or somebody that could turn their life around. But of course, the seat that they were originally could have had, it's gone now, okay? But Spirit is saying don't give up, okay? I think therefore I am. Something about a Gemini, okay? They fate has been sealed, Spirit saying. Okay, something about a private prison. Okay, so they've been gang stalking. Call all your energy back. We call all our energy back to us now in immediate and block out any of these interferences. And like we said, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit back for even trying to do it, and you're gonna get hit back in because you got to pay that back times 10. So just however you like it. Also this Virgo, it was the Queen of Swords in reverse that kept them stuck and confused. In the past, okay, keeping them going through the past cycle over and over, sort of like you. But you didn't do anything against this person, but this person was coaxing with hatred and lies to act against you, okay? Okay, and we also have wrote like a part of this blocking them out from this night forward. Any sexual energy sent our way, we keep it. We're gonna keep that energy, and it says, sent our way to keep up a false spiritual tie will be given to us times 10 and anyone connected to them. So they also may be revealed, okay? Because once you snatch back your energy, and then when they come in and try to interfere with this sexual pull with the spiritual tie, then you also take up whatever they had they was using. They ain't gonna get no return. They gonna have to pay. They actually gonna be in debt and owe more. So you're gonna be able to use that to level up as well. Those that know, they know. We on this level. If I'm not talking to you, of course you might not understand, but we do not mind you listening. Okay. Yeah, it's like they thought they could be able to keep that energy going without being able to merge in the 3D, okay? And they can't without a reconciliation. That's the whole point of it, okay? The energy has picked you, or the energy picks who? You, okay? And as long as they kept you thinking over and over, and they keep on going round and round circle, each one of them take a chance, they can keep you in this loop of thinking that it's this group of people, somebody from these people, and it's never been these people, because out of all these years, when have they ever came towards you and said anything about it? You see what I'm saying? Cut it. It's evil and grimy, and they cash the check and didn't give you shit. Spirit said, yeah, that's just how evil and grimy. They cash the check. They want to keep you in this circle. They just recently cashed a check and didn't give you shit and didn't give a damn. Donations are welcome, and you will see my Cash App in the bottom of the description box if you would like to donate, okay, to the girl in the tower. All right, so anyway, moving forward. We facing our fears. That's what we doing. I tried to go live on Facebook, but and I felt like that was a fear I need to face. But when I got over there, it was just like, okay, the stuff just kept acting up. Everything just kept messing up. So I was like, okay, what spirit is trying to tell me? Then the live went out. Then something in the background came on. It was everything. So I took that as an omen to say, it don't even matter. I'm gonna say what I gotta say over here and just be done with it. Okay. But yeah, so you send that to us, we gonna collect that, anything with that times 10, because we know you gotta have a group of people in order to even muster up enough energy in order to do this spiritual shit. Okay, where you having a spiritual tie to somebody, as if you gonna come in as a 3D husband, when you know that is a false illusion that you painted, and we rebuking it. And tonight that line will be broken, and I'm giving the sons and daughter of the Most High God the keys in order to make this happen. Okay, we all doing it at the same time. There's a Gemini out here that everything that you say, you post, you do, they constantly think it's you talking about them, and you're not talking about that Gemini. Okay, it's so many motherfuckers Geminis definitely not talking about you. Okay, so you can start responding goofy, because you gave yourself away for the stalking. Because if you wasn't stalking and looking at my page, how could you respond to it? See, that's how you bring snakes on up out the closet. And yeah, yeah, and I forgive you too, in love, I forgive everybody. But yeah, because we moving on up like the Joneses. I'm just trying to see what else I want to talk to y'all about in Pleiades tonight. Okay, because there's been a lot going on, boo. A lot going on. And I've been all over the place with it, but I was gonna give y'all them 2 nudges, okay? And it's another Scorpion energy who they also realize who you are now. They also at first they're also going through several endings and feeling stuck by family. Okay, they have a choice to make as well. Something about August the 20th is significant for you guys. Okay. And I always keep my cards next to me because it's like a security blanket. It's like a little small security blanket. And so I just wanted to come in and tell y'all that, when they shutting down all avenues for your girls to come out be out the top, the girl out the tower. So, we gonna help each other out this box with clarity, with truth and clarity. And we calling back everything that belongs to us. In this last little plan, it's gonna get everybody screwed up. Okay? If y'all do rewind it, see what I'm talking about. Cause that's how they've been doing it. So that's how we gonna climb down the stairs in 3D and take back what belongs to us. And since I got my cards, I might as well do a spread. Okay? Holy Spirit, what would you like to talk about when it comes to the collective that tapped in tonight? What would you like them to know? Got the Empress. This is what they would like for you to know. That you guys are in the Empress energy, divine feminine energy, male or female. Is not gender based. And that you are birthing something new now and attracting everything that you need to move forward out of any stuck positions, like the girl in the tower, or anything else that you need. You are not in a position, or you're moving into positions to do that with this Empress energy that has been given to you, or that's here to help you. Okay, you're being protected. This energy, while you're in this energy, you'll definitely have a lot of protection around you. You're like in a whole bubble by yourself. While you're being offered a new opportunity to actually manifest actual physical money. Okay. So you guys have leveled up and you are reaping your what you have sown. After going through a lot of heartbreak and betrayal here that you didn't see coming, something that a heartbreak or a betrayal from family, friends, love, or whatever that kept you at a stalemate for quite some time. Yeah, but there's a tower that just hit because you decided to walk away and leave these empty cups behind. Okay, with the Eight of Cups energy here. Yeah, yeah, and now you're gonna be celebrating with this new opportunity, and that was destined. That was what was destined to happen. That was destined for that to occur. Okay, so somebody's in their head about this situation because they know you moving on up. Because I keep on here moving on up. So somebody name could be George. Okay. Yeah, there was divine intervention to balance things back out. Okay. Yeah, because there was a group here that you are moving away from. So Spirit had to intervene and lock these people in the mental prison so that you can get away from these people because they were obsessed over your energy here. They did not want you to walk away. They was doing everything in their power to keep possession of your energy. Okay, because we're talking about in the metaphysical at this point. In your keep your energy. Okay, it's to keep you around. They don't have to be next to you, but they got you in the vicinity somewhere locked down, and they're keeping your energy. Okay, so they had to be put in the mental prison themselves. Something that they didn't see coming, so that you would be able to walk away. The angel came and guided you away from this group of people. Okay, that was celebrating on your off of your pain and suffering, okay, and heartbreak over and over again in a major loop. Okay, so you are being guided forward towards new opportunity in your destiny here. Yeah, it was very strategic the way that Spirit was able to get this to go your way. Okay, while you was able to heal while all the stuff was going on in the background you did not understand, but now it's coming out. Okay, and this opportunity is going to be presented to you. All right, and you just know that you are definitely protected here. Okay, so there's nothing to fear because we overcoming our fears over here. Yeah, so that was some information that may have been withheld from you that you were just wondering, like, what is it? Okay, so that's what some of it what was going on in the background to prepare this, basically to prepare a table for you. Okay, yeah, clean up the mess. Yeah, because you have a high purpose here and you had to be at your best. You got to be at your best. You got to be a healed type version of yourself in order to step into the role that you are being called to step into, okay, which is the Empress energy. Yeah, and that's the true Spirit saying, being able to speak up, not being afraid to say what it is, to speak the truth. If that's the truth, then speak the truth, okay? Yes. Okay, because that's what you do. You have foresight. Okay, you were given foresight about this. You even told people that in the future that this was gonna be their fate, and they still didn't listen to you. Now they in the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and just like you said, yeah, and people are discovering and getting down to the truth of the matter of what was this all about. Yeah, it's the way it's over. Yeah, it's being seen. I seen the card worldwide. So, take that how it resonates. And it's got people in a very nostalgic mood when it comes to towards you, reminiscing about the good times that you had in the past. As this illusion slowly is broken with this work that was done over this moon, okay, to cause you all these obstacles and pains and delays, so that you would not step into your purpose and do what you should do, because they would bring out all these duplicate people in order to block the path, in order and they'll pay dearly for that, because it was all about money and greed for them when this was a whole bigger purpose that didn't have anything to do with that. But we're not worried about it. We had our transformation. We know both. We know we carry both sides. Okay, dark and light, depending upon how you want to measure it. And this is what we choose. Okay, love and happiness, truth and clarity. You can have this. Okay, mental instability. Or you can have the other one. And then just for all of us, if we're willing to get on the road, okay? We unlocking our DNA. Something about Voodoo Queen. As Lou was investing in your energy, sending around these familiar spirits. And now guilt is eating them up because they can't find no clarification for the moves that they made against you. And they were just so sure that you were evil and that they had the right in order to move in the ways that they moved, and you set these boundaries. And now this Voodoo Queen is getting a lot of people fucked up because you're about to unleash hell upon them. Okay? Fame became their poison. Now they feeling trapped in it. Okay? Pennsylvania can be very significant. Somebody could be from Pennsylvania that's got something to do with this situation. Your uncle is the head of a cult. Okay, this person's uncle could be somebody from Pennsylvania's uncle could be a head of a cult. This person from Pennsylvania could be the Voodoo Queen, who is the karmic feminine. Okay, who's trying to get recovery now. Okay, because they would do anything for clout and attention. So this sounds like somebody that might be doing something similar to you. Okay, and they have an uncle or they are part of a cult. Okay, they could be in Pennsylvania. Let's clarify. Who is this Voodoo Queen? It says thief in the night. Somebody that you thought, somebody that you was giving flowers to, that appeared to be a boss, and you would like to have some type of piece of camaraderie. Maybe you even looked up to this person. Yeah, okay, yeah, somebody that you thought basically was getting an opportunity from the universe just like you are, but it's coming out that this person was very ill and sick and was lying and deceiving. Okay, and they're trying to move away from the situation. This is their karma though. Okay, they're gonna be in the Page of Pentacles before all this is said and done. Yeah, look at that Five of Pentacles. I can't make it up. Okay, Pennsylvania. Clarify Pennsylvania here. Yeah, look. Tarot read. This person probably reads tarot. Yeah, it's got something to do with a cult. They read it for a cult. Their family is a cult. This person is probably very popular, or being perceived as a star, being perceived in our light. Yeah, but they are Empress in the reverse, spirit is saying. Okay, yeah, and they was trying to stop somebody from rushing in to tell you about it. Yeah, they was trying to stop a King of Wands from rushing in to tell you about it. Yeah, they in major regret. They scared right now because they know that they ass is under judgment, okay, for this major betrayal, what they was doing, okay, with the uncle. This is the father figure, the King of Pentacles, for money. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and there's about to be a divine intervention because this person is also being locked into a mental prison, and with mental instability, realizing that it wasn't worth going against you. They should have worked with you, but their pride and ego allowed them to come up against you cold-blooded and be ruthless. And spirit is saying it's no more time that is left because they being blackmailed. Okay, yeah. So this operation was way bigger than you ever could have imagined. Yeah. They already had somebody set up to take your place, sweetheart. Already got somebody that's out here getting fame out the wazoo, and they was using your energy. What are they gonna do now? Yeah, because all the ways are shut. We shut them down. Yes, we did. We shut that down. That's interesting though. So this somebody y'all know, somebody could have read tarot, like I said, somebody getting tarot readings on you. Okay, they was using you as a scapegoat while stealing everything that belonged to you. That's crazy. Yeah, because now it's burning down. And they refusing to heal, blaming everything on you because of this childhood trauma. Okay. And spirit says believe in yourself, collective, because you were born for this. Okay, this is yeah, this is that devil energy. I use it for I am. Okay, They not gonna regain their structure. This Capricorn energy, that's the uncle, the King of Pentacles that was paying for this to happen. Okay, you would get the last laugh, spirit scene. Okay, okay. This person, a personal trainer could have been involved here. They might be in love with you. Okay, they might be your divine masculine. Okay, and spirit is saying it's time to clean up. Why? Do something, make yourself useful in this time, because you and your true masculine know the past and have the information on why you both moving in the ways that you moving. Okay, even though a lot of us can't see this divine masculine because they don't need to be seen right now because the enemy is looking. Okay, and they in anxiety. Okay, because people know the truth. Okay, and we been put into power. I'm being put into power here. Okay, they know the truth about you. Whoever you are from Pennsylvania, they know the truth about you and your cult family. Yeah, because we what we do over here, we turn nothing into something. Okay, and karma is here to collect, and I am karma in the flesh. So think about that. And the only way out is this. Okay, because they hired a spiritual hitman on us, and we don't play that. Because they was just that greedy. These greedy liars. Okay, they willing to steal in secret. They willing to do it, but God is about to strip them naked. Ain't no more secret. Like I said, mental instability. Okay, filling their head with lies and poison. Mental institution is where they're headed. Okay, these backstabbers, because you guys are in peace and serenity. You have surrounded yourself in peace and serenity here. Okay, and this is your purpose, is to save and protect the children. So you tell me, somebody on Facebook every day playing in your life about this and that, or somebody that's actually out here for a cause. Okay, and that's just the truth of the matter. Okay, and that's why we being stopped and blocked and never supported in the ways that we should be supported, so that we could be stuck in a box. So like I said, if you guys are with me, it doesn't matter what you decide, that your heart decides to donate. Something that I don't do is ask. But today I'm going to ask you guys to donate to my Cash App, my Venmo, or my um Chime, and I will have that information in the description box. That blessing will be coming back to you 10 times fold. May it be laid over the waters and come back to you 10 times fold as we climb out of the box and out of the girl comes out of the tower. You did. All right. So, yeah, that was a Bonnie and Clyde duo, but you guys are original. We just need a little discipline because, we a wild, wild child. Okay, and they jealous of us and our style and everything. But people are having gonna have major illusions because these spells and these curses and these things that they put over people, these glamours, are being broken as of right now. In the mighty name of Christ Himself, the bridge. Okay, may you repair the bridge so that you may connect to the Most High God. Okay. You guys are about to get the information about this person being in this confusion. Okay. Okay, the choices that they made, they confused. They don't know what to do. Yeah, they sneaking around at night. Okay, doing things in the dark, just irate. Okay, thinking that because your energy is moving away from them. Period. And they trying to figure out how to get it back, but no, it's false. They didn't understand that you wasn't false though. See, they thought because they came in false, and they was doing all the spiritual work in the false, that you were false. But see, the gag is, in the end of the day, you were never false. You looked at them as wish fulfillment at some point in time. Yeah. They was just the one false projecting. So yeah, they did have a chance with the Empress. Yeah. Yeah, they had an opportunity to birth something with the Empress, and that information is coming out genuinely. But guess what they did? And they knew it intuitively. This secret is gonna be out for everybody to know. Yeah. Because my manifestations is coming in and people are seeing the star, okay? Which is me. And me rushing towards my passions, and receiving the necessary downloads and the inspiration and the ideas in order to be and the energy that is being paid back to me times 10, okay? Yeah. So also there was a message in this message about it's a group from Africa, West Africans, that also have been tapping into this divine feminines. So yeah, we'll speak more about them on part 2 of this message. We're gonna call it 369, rising above and shining, okay? And figuring out who the Wizard of Oz is. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.